Happy Thursday. I am so tired. I've been home for, I guess, since like hour and a half or something. I don't know. It went by quick though. I feel like I just got home. I've just been trying to gather myself. I'm so tired. There's some stuff I'm trying to finish up for work before tomorrow, and I was working on it last night, and I was working on it this morning. And I just can't even think anymore. The words aren't coming to me. So then I got folks emailing me. It's like, you could ask me while I'm right there in front of your face. Like, you could have asked me that when I was right in front of your face. Some people are afraid to talk to folks in person these days. It's really strange. But I guess I'm tired, but I wanted to come live. And I know some people were wondering if I was going to come live. And I said, I hope so. And so here I am. Um, so the first thing I want to do is I am going to color because I need to relax. I'm probably going to do some sketching because I need to relax. But I'm going to, here we go. Here we go with Amazon just putting the thing on putting the label on the thing you bought and sending it to you. Good God Almighty. Oh, I'm not going to peel that off. I'll just show you the opposite side of it. So I'm just going to open it up and try not to flip it over. I don't know what that means. You suck. I don't know, but let's see what's inside. Nice bag. Too bad they didn't put it in a box too, but in a way that's kind of good because why waste the box, right? I hope I can be heard. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, okay, my sound's working. Okay, kind of late for that, but it's working. Okay, so here we have them. If you watched my live or you were in with me on somebody else's live in the chat, you heard me say that this is what I was getting. This is what I'm getting. And I'm going to look at them. They're supposed to be silicone. They're silicone, what are they called? Stamps. Silicone stamps that I saw a video on YouTube of someone using these with these. Maybe not these exact ones, but silicone stamps. They colored on the background of them. Somehow they might have misted it with water, put the color, misted the back of it with water, colored it with the pencil, stamped it on the page. Yeah, that's what they did. So I think that's how they did it. So that's what I got. And these things have to go on something else. Curious. Let's see, which one am I most likely to use? Well, let me just show them first. I probably need a white background. That probably would be best. Right? Anything that's white on my desk? Got lots of things that are white on my desk. This has writing on the bottom, but that's okay. Some copyright notice or something. Okay. So there's writing on this one. I can't tell what it is. It's tiny. So these kind of seem like things that you might use if you make cards or whatever, but I have other purposes for them, although maybe I will make cards because I know somebody who watches me, Connie, she makes cards, and so maybe she can give me some tips. Or maybe this might be something that Connie would like to get. Oh, that's kind of cool. They're like leaves. This is cool. This is what I was hoping for. Bigger ones like this that I could use for backgrounds, like on Johanna Carl's, I'm mixing two colorists together, Johanna Basford books, like in Magic Jungle or any of her books that I could put these in the background. I like the size of that. I hope there's more of that size. This cute little watering can, that's adorable. More leaves. Okay, I like the leaves. Okay, so there's 2. 1, 2. How many did they say were in here? Let's see what I got. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? That was supposed to be 9. Maybe counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 5, 6, 7. That might be sticking together. I can't do too much right today. I'm tired. I'm just tired. Okay. There's this one. More flowers. They're so pretty and delicate. They do seem like something to make cards with. But something about them appealed to me. And also the process of them. Like, I never did like those like red rubber stamps. I don't know what it was about them, but they always kind of annoyed me. Just as a kid, I just never, I don't know. Like, they used to use those things like in business and stuff like that, because I actually have, it's like a collector's item probably, but the bank that I used to work for, it was bought, it had been in existence for a really long time before it got bought. It got bought while I was by another institution while I was working there. And there were things that somebody somewhere was giving away. They were cleaning their desk, or I don't know what they were doing. And then I saw the stamp. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's like a stamp of the bank, a rubber stamp that they would use to stamp documents. And it just has the logo of the bank. And yeah, they gave it to me. I have it somewhere. But that's the only rubber stamp I like. The, the red rubber stamp that I like. That's the only one. So here's more flowers. It's got roses. It looks like it's all roses. Yeah, it's got a single petal. Interesting. I don't know how I would use all of these, but like I'd be like in a really manic stamping mode, I guess, to be using all of these. But I suppose then you could put them all together and put them on a page to fill it up, or something. What happens is you mount these on acrylic bases, and I got those too, so I'm going to open those up and show you. I thought that was kind of interesting because you can put one of these on the base, or maybe a bunch of them on the base, and do what you're going to do with them. Then you can take them off. So like it's not like a rubber stamp that's like stable, that's all you get, and you got to buy another stamp with the whole thing if you want to imprint that image. With these, it's like you can just interchange them. Okay, and I really liked that idea because I like to have more flexibility, and I feel like you get more for your money that way. All of these stamps, it was like, I think it was $14, $13.99. Plants. Chili pepper, vanilla plant, bay leaf. I have a bay leaf plant in my house. Does it look like that? Well, kind of. Cardamom. Oh my gosh, I love cardamom. I put that in like a whole lot of stuff that maybe people are like, what you putting in that for? But you can't really taste it. It just does. If you put a little pinch in some things, it just does something to it. And people don't notice it, but then they're wondering like, "Ooh, this is really good. What's in this?" It's like, I'm not telling. I even put a pinch of cardamom in my oatmeal cookies, actually, which I haven't baked in a long time because I can't really eat them, which makes me sad because I love oatmeal cookies. Okay, I like this one too because of the leaves. I could see myself using this I don't like that shine, in a Johanna Basford background. I don't know. We're going to play with these though. I don't know when. I don't know if it's going to be today because my desk is a rut and I'm tired. And yeah, I don't feel like being innovative today. The brain hurts. Okay, so here's the next package. This one's in a bag. Okay, I gotta rip it. I gotta rip it here because it's a sardine. Here's the evidence. I just opened it. Yeah, the crumble. I don't know how this is gonna come out. I don't know how to do it. Oh, did I buy 2 sets? What did I do? Oh, lordy. See what happens when they buy these things really quick. Okay, this is the same kind of cover as... Okay, these are... Okay. This is the same company as where these come from. So I may actually have more of those acrylic bases than I need. But one, if I need to, I can probably return one set of bases. Or I could just keep them. Keep them to give away to somebody else, or keep them just as backup, or keep them because who knows, maybe I will actually use them all. Oh, I probably should leave one of these out though. Leave one out so I can like kind of see how it works. Hold on. Let's leave that one out. Okay. Where am I putting this bunch? I'm going to find a place to put these doodads. I guess with my templates. I'll put them in the bin I have my templates in. Please remove protective film. That's on actually the acrylic base, I guess. Okay. Open it up. Oh, they're small. Okay, like I might keep them all if they're all this small. Even though I know you can. Oh my god, I just spotted a big daddy long legs in the corner. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can see the joints. I can see his joints on his legs. He's gonna have to die. You might hear a squirrel in like a few seconds because like I don't think I want him hanging up there. Just looked up and it's like, oh my god! Behind my speaker. Oh, they're different sizes. Oh, how cool is that? Okay. That works. Okay, so this is what they look like, and if you can see, they're saying that it's supposed to adhere to this base and then you peel it off. Let me see if that's the truth or if they're lying to me. You're lying to me. If you know who that comes from. Interesting. It's so tiny. I don't like working small though, so I need big ones. Sorry. I do like... Okay, so this is... You can see on this one that it has that peel on it. So I wonder then, if the peel is on this side, which side is the thing supposed to go on? Oh, look how clear that is in the middle. Huh. I don't know. These looks like really useful things, even for something other than purpose intended. Where's the film? What side is the film on? Is the film on the ridge side? Why would it matter if the film is on this side? I'm going to have to look at some more instructions. Okay. Come on. I have spider spray here. I have to keep spider spray on hand because I have a lot of spiders in this house, and sometimes I let them stay around for a little while depending on where they are because they will eat gnats or whatever, especially when there's that change of season, and sometimes we'll get gnats. Well, they'll eat them up. But then I gotta watch and make sure they don't get too big, because when they get too big or they're not in a useful spot, they gotta die. You gotta work in this house or you're dead. That's the rule. Yeah, oh my god. I can't believe it. I can see his joints and he's just hanging out there in the corner. Hey, Foxy. I just realized Foxy's in the house. Aye. I'll figure out a good song for you. Give me a minute. It'll take me a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm using an old nail file. I don't know why I had to show you that, but I did. But like I didn't want to use my nice German one. This is like hardcore. I shouldn't even have it out like this, but I do. What can I say? Told you my desk is a mess. Okay. Here we go. So these are called Mutter. Mutter. Hello, Mutter. So let's see. These are more of these, and I probably shouldn't mix them up. So I didn't even think of that. Let me put these away first. Yeah, so I got to figure out like the whole deal with that. But I can see. I'll put them on one of these after I get done looking at those other ones. I want to see if they're different shapes in the other one. Or should I? Let's try it now before I look at the other ones. I want to see. I want to see. Okay. Here we go. So, I don't remember how much these were. I think they were less than all of these thingies. I have to double check. I'm too tired to do that right now, but maybe what I'll do when I post, when I officially post the video, I'll post the link to them. Just in case anybody's interested. Oh, that's interesting. I must be done, I guess. Okay, how do you peel? Probably should peel out one that I don't care if I mess it up first. I don't know about that. That reminds me of some kind of worm or something. But it's supposed to be a leaf, I think. Oh. Let's peel off the worm. There it is. So then how do you... How do you get the... And why does it matter that I peel this off? It says, please remove protective film. Why? Why must I do that? It stays on there, that's for sure. So, like, you could put a whole bunch of these on here, color over them with whatever you're going to use, and then, these are supposed to be really, like, washable. You can wash this stuff off. So, oh, that's interesting. This part isn't on there. Okay. Good to know. That part is the part that creeps me out. It makes it look very mermaid. Okay, it's supposed to be a fern. It didn't look like a fern on the... Doesn't look like a fern like that. But maybe once you do the imprint. Okay, like got dirt or something on there. What the heck? Get off. Gonna have to wet it to get that off. Oh well. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some impression things with it to see how it works officially. Can I get that thing off of there? Spiders and things. He's still there, so he's not moving, so I got time to kill him. Sorry. But he's just gotta go. He's gotta go. I don't want to be surprised by him. This is the one I really want, because this is the one I really feel like I want to use. This will probably be the first one. Looks like bellflower, or not bellflower, kind of like, I don't know, delphinium or something, which I love, which was really hard for me to start in my yard, but it did work one year. I don't know if it came up this year, but when I told my brother-in-law, when they came up to visit, him and my sister came up to visit, I says, oh yeah, I says, you can take anything you want in the yard, you can take some of it. And did he not pick my delphinium that took me like 7 years to get to grow from seed and finally like start looking like something? I was like, no, not that one, there's only one. And it took forever for me to grow it. Okay. So this is raised. This is going to be interesting. So I'll definitely do a video where I experiment with these. I don't have the presence of mind or the space on my desk or the setup for it right now. But I am intrigued. I really do love this one. I saw this one actually in the picture. That was what made me buy this set. Because there's several different kinds of sets. But I picked this one because I liked this flower, and I could see it in a background of a Johanna Basford book. So let me cover that up. Oops, our worm moved. The worm turned. Let's stick back on there. We need to just stick going. Okay, so you're going back in until ready to use ya. Ready to use ya. I don't know why I keep singing. It's like all the way home from the doctor. I was just singing. Get my husband the radio on and I was singing. I think it's what they gave me, like when they were doing this one test, the stuff they gave me, I think it made me, I don't know, made me happy or something. I don't know, not happy, but I don't know, it did something. Because I couldn't stop singing on the way home. It's like, girl. Oh, come on now. See, I'm not very together right now because I think I just ripped that bag. And I think these things probably need to stay in the bag. Just, stay, moist and not stick to everything and all that jazz. Okay, so where's the rest of them now? Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Oh, did it? Oh, I put them in here without the... Oh, no, this is the other bag. Oops. Doesn't take much. Okay. Woo! These bags I want to open. Oh my gosh. Open up. I can't get it back open. I do want to color. There we go. Well, we can say they're secure. Okay. So there's those. So now I'm going to put these back and figure out the protective film thing. Because it looks like, I don't know, I feel like it's only on this side, not on this side. Because why would it still stick here if there was protective film? I don't know. Okay. And they're acrylic, so I don't know if they said that. Okay, now we gotta try and get these back in here. I'm doing too good with that. My fine motor skills are gone today. No fine motor skills. Get in there. Probably shouldn't have slapped it like that, but maybe I could get it to move. These little tiny ones. They're so tiny. Maybe you should experiment with the film on these, because these are the ones, well, because they're tiny, that I less want to deal with at the moment. So that's that. I need to get air out of here or anything. So the stamps are made of silicone, and these are made of, I guess, acrylic. I think that's how that works. Okay. That's the company. Now there's another set that I bought because I was kind of confused as to what was what. So that's why I wound up with buying 2 sets of these, but I don't know. Something about these things, they seem like they're very like multi-purpose. Yeah, that package is fighting back. Just like the Empire. But I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now this one I can see the film on it, which is kind of nice. Which might make me actually use these first. Because I can really see it on there. Only because they didn't, like, whatever, shrink wrap or whatever, right? But that worked for me. So I can see how this works. But is it on this side? This is what I don't know. I'm going to have to watch some videos. They're just so pretty. I don't want to peel it back yet, but I kind of do. You know? I can see it there. So they're the same thing. They look like they're pretty much the same sizes, too. Okay, now see, I can see bubble on this side. So it must have it on both sides. So I'm going to have to look at how you're... That's interesting, but the thingy, the silicone stamp thing, image, fit on this with the film on it. Interesting. But it might be that you have to take this off so that the color that you put on the form, the silicone form, doesn't, is the color that you put on the silicone form, or like you put on here so you can stamp it, maybe that's so this background doesn't take the color and also imprint on the page too. I don't know. But I may use these first just because I can see the film and I can't really see it on the other ones. So, okay, same sizes. Oh, see, this one is like that too. And I'm glad they did that. This one isn't. It's got a few bubbles. I hope the bubbles don't mean anything else about it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I keep trying to figure out ways to do backgrounds that that feel good for me and that aren't too messy. I don't know. I'm still kind of on a search for it, obviously, because I don't know. Maybe it's just because I ain't got the skills. That might be it, or I'm just developing the skills, and maybe I got the stuff and I'm kind of using it right, but not quite. And I just got to get used to using them or something. I don't know. But I feel like I'm still struggling with it. Like using the acrylic markers, like I said, my technique, I think, is caca. And I just don't, and I don't always remember that, like you can't put pencil over acrylic really. And so then I make the mistake of, you know, ordering what I put down and putting down things in the improper order or whatever. And I know I still need to use watercolor, but I'm afraid of water, period. Me and water don't mix. Like, call me Miss Oil. I picture an entire disaster on my desk, and like, I don't know if this is going to go back in there the way I got it, because this is really flat. And it says, this is a set, do not separate. 7 pieces acrylic. Something. So yeah, so we'll see. I'm trying. And I'm also like, I feel like sometimes the order of putting a background down. Okay, I don't even know if these are going to go back. Okay, they're going back in there, but they're not flat anymore. No more flat. That's okay. Let me put them in a tin. My husband found a tin today that, like, I don't know where it was, but he put it where I would find it because he knows how I am about tins. And so I thought, oh, coloring supplies are going in that one. Okay. I think I do need to, sketch, but I don't feel like it. I don't think I feel like it. I think I want to color because I really need to do something where I don't have to be very hard. Although, it's today's. Yeah, I don't really feel like sketching right now. I may wait and do it tomorrow or do it before I go to bed or at that page. Like, should I start a new page? I'm not supposed to start a new page. I got enough to do on this one. Oh my gosh, this corner of my desk. Get out of the way. Okay. Oh my goodness, why is there so much stuff on this side today? Move some stuff over. I don't understand. Okay. I think I can work with that a little bit. My stamps. I haven't had enough coffee today either. I think I'm still working on my first cup of coffee from this morning. That's kind of crazy. Okay, what pencils are over here? I don't know why these are here. I could work on my simple blue page. I don't know if that might be more relaxing, but then I also kind of want to just keep going with this. You know, one thing I don't like about this, and this is like I'm sensitive to that, I don't know, to like touch, and the chalky feel that the page has is kind of unnerving for me. It's like, ugh. Even though it's not rubbing off or anything, it's just like, I don't think it's rubbing off. I have this paper in there, but it feels chalky, and I'm like, ew. I don't like that. But maybe that's just something you just gotta put up with. I don't know. Something. I don't know. So tempted to work on the camel's face, but then I don't know about that either. I need more light, I think. More light. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need my pencils. And where did I put them? Oops. Don't all fall out. It's like stuff to the top. Whoa. That's a lot. Maybe I'll just use all of these pencils, including the ones I'm using on my budget ones and everything. Budget, crystal color, whatever. Use them all. And if I can figure out how, maybe I'll use some markers too. Let's see, maybe they'll inspire me. These guys are hoo-hoo markers. I got a bunch of blues out. I'm just gonna see what strikes us. One thing is I want these pencils away. This very dark blue. Uh-oh, where did I just put my paper? Look at that paper. There it is. Can't remember. This is like, it's not that dark. I don't know how these go over pan pastels. Once I put it down, it's kind of like I feel like I'm committed. Like I gotta stick with whatever that is. And I don't know if I want to go there. Oh. Let's see. I love these little dinosaurs he has. They're so cute. Okay, I guess we're sticking to this side. And you know what? I feel an urge. Seeing that one dinosaur makes me kind of want to use a marker on him. Isn't that the color I want? That's the color we're putting down. I'm just going to do it. Here it goes. See how I say I'm not going to do something and I don't think that would be good, and then all of a sudden I'm doing it? This is the way I color. Like somebody who has no brain. Okay, that's not too bad. He looks cute. I don't know what else we're doing to him. Should we do more to the animals then? Do all of them like that with some of this? Would that work? Where are they? Oh, there's a snake. Okay, I don't know how this is working with the... Like if the marker is picking up the pan pastel, like these aren't, they're not, these markers weren't like, I wasn't breaking the bank with them or nothing, so. Just see if we can find. I feel like a lot of with Kirby books, these ones where he has all these doodles, it's like almost like searching colored in so you know with distinctive colors so you know where it is because they're hiding out everywhere. It's a bunny rabbit on nope. Fuzzy. Look better. Let's see the bunny. I can't tell if we'll see. These are water-based markers, so I don't know. So you can kind of color over them. There's a duck. I'm surprised he doesn't have any higher up. It's kind of different. I don't know how long it's going to take me to color this, but without rushing it, I'm going to try and get it done in a month. But if I don't get it done in a month, that's okay. That's how I'm looking at it. What is that down there? I'm going to make a decision about the buildings too. How am I going to do those buildings? I want this little guy to be. I'm going to do him that color too. And I can add more to them later if I want. I kind of like how dark that is. zucchini guy. Oh, I didn't see him in the corner. I can't see him over here. I don't know what that is. He's got wings. But he looks kind of like a dog or a fox or something. Maybe he's supposed to be a griffin, but he doesn't look like a griffin either. Unidentified Kirby object. That's what I call it. A UKO. I don't think this is going on the website. Nope. Okay. I start getting a little like into it, and then it's like, oh, maybe we have ruined the other page. I don't know. I seem to be enjoying this marker thing. Write down the color. Put on your UKOs. I can't see the number. Let's say 89. 89 blue. Okay. Oops. Oh yeah, and then I got the other point on here, so maybe I can do the buildings with these. Because it's got this point on it too, in addition to the brush tip. Oh, cool. Hey, Miss Southern Belle. And, do I want to go with some more blue-greens? Maybe? That's really going to take it somewhere else, but that's okay. It's still blue, and we also probably will color over them with pencil. Some of these things I don't know what they are. Oh, I feel the wax moving that I put on the wire on my back tooth. That's annoying. I feel like, I don't know, like my teeth have moved back and forth or something just in the last 2 days or last 24 hours or something. Because first the wire wasn't bothering me, and then it was bothering me. It's like it's moving in and out, like back and forth, and it's really weird. Because one minute I think I can chew, and the next minute it's like, oh, that's different. Because of the wire rubbing on the back of my cheek. So I put some wax over it, like 2 pieces of it. I roll it together and then try and like put it almost like stick it almost like a tube over the wire as best I can, because it's like way in the back of my mouth, so I can't really see it. I just gotta pretend. And yeah, now it's like slipping, which is weird. We got slippage. So I still have one more thing to write before I go to bed, and I'm really hoping that like I have enough brain cells to do that. Gotta like get it together quick. Something kind of small. I could just tell them, just gonna wait until, but no, I really need to do it for tomorrow. Can't be slacking off. Well, I just did that to that because I felt like it. I do it to this one too. Does it feel like it? Do I really want that to be green? It's gonna be green. This is in my hand, I'm using it. Okay. What else? What else? I could actually use the other side of this. Hey, Bailey. How you doing? Bailey Black with a beautiful black cat. I love that black cat. I had a black cat. And he was always jumping all over the place too. Jumping in places like, what are you doing up there? Like, used to do it like a lot of times when I was outside in the yard, and we had a deck at the time that was out in the backyard because there used to be a pool, and then we removed the pool, and the deck was attached to the pool. So then when the deck was there by itself, and like he used to like to go up there and then jump up on the ledge and like show off, and there was some kind of jungle gym thing that had been next to it made of wood, and so he'd like to climb on there and like show off, like, look what I can do. He really was. He was something else. He used to like sleeping on my hip. Like if I laying on my side, he would sleep on my hip and stare into my face. Oh my god, he was. It's like, what the heck? It's like I can't even make a move. He was something else. Every cat we've had has been a character, and at one time we had 4 at one time. That was crazy because like people would like, I don't know, because they know we take good care of our animals, and then like some people would just like leave them, and I'm like, really? Like, we'll say, well, we'll watch them and find somebody for them or whatever, and then they just leave them. It's like, well, I was gonna find somebody to take them. We didn't say that we would take them, but they knew if they left them, we would take them. Alas, alack. Love every one of them, though. Let's see. I can't believe I'm using like marker on this. Like, that's so unexpected. I think that's partly because of the pan pastel already being down here, and I don't have to worry about, filling in color. There's already color on there. I think that's what made me suddenly do this. Because I think if it was just plain white, I wouldn't do this. I don't think I would. It's really satisfying. Kind of like, working on a mandala, being very kind of, I don't know, focused with it. Interesting. Okay, now since we did that, let's try some more blues. We got a whole lot of blues here we can use. So, I don't know if that's any different. Oops, oops. Oh, please don't fall on the floor, because if you fall on the floor, I won't find you. Well, this is living dangerously. Why am I using this side when I could use the other side? Yeah, I hate that so much. I cannot stand that at all. It's like, think about it before you get that pet. You need to be there for the life of that entire pet. That's an investment into a being's life. It's not a game. It's not, oh, just keep them while they're so-called cute. I hate that. Oh my god, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Because they just love you. They don't care. Well, they just love and appreciate you. That's all animals do. I've never seen one not do that. So we had we had a good number of them. Like, well, I they weren't mine. Um, what is it? Like, two of the cats weren't mine originally. They were like my husband's, but he had them from kittens. And then I had one that I had from a kitten, and then we had some that were kind of like showed up at our house that were, I don't know, one was kind of kitten, and the other one was older, a little bit older, but not old. I think that's all of them. I think. Then we had a cat-in-law. He was really a bully. I didn't like him being over here. I liked him, but I didn't like him being at our house because he was just really he was invading the other cat's territory, and he just was kind of bad like that. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. Do I want to do I actually want to put white in here. I want it to be really light, and then I'll darken it up with blue later. I want that to stand out. I don't want them all to be the same or something. Yeah, I don't know, I like strays. I do. These strays are from Humane Society or the Pound or something like that. I don't know. One of them just showed up on our porch, and I think she just came over from um, another house where their cat had a litter, and I guess she was like, "I'm getting out of here. I need my own space." And she wound up at our house, and we were almost like, because that was when like all of our cats had passed, because they were all older, like they got to like 16, 15 years old or whatever, and they were all kind of around the same age. And so we were like, no, no more animals, because like our vet bills were like crazy. And she showed up on our porch, and we were like, no, no, we're not doing it, we're not doing it. And we're like, what? She showed up on our porch, and then she started jumping up at the window, at the picture window, like just when we were walking by or something. She'd jump up at the window. I'm like, this cat's crazy. So then I finally opened the door one night. I opened the door and I picked her up, and she came on my neck and she just started purring. I was like, oh my god, I can't. She's gotta stay here. She just has to. She's ours now. Oh, I love that cat. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one now, but we're still trying to get the house together a bit more before we have any more pets. I need to know what it's like to live without pets in the house. I need to like get some things in order. But I really miss having cats. Yep, she was auditioning all right. Oh my god. She was a tuxedo cat too. And I swear that must be like why they're one reason why they're tuxedo cats is because they like to perform. She would do the craziest thing. It was just so hilarious. I still have a set of pipe cleaners because I don't know. I think I bought them because I was going to try something I saw on a YouTube video with my hair, with like I don't know, like curling it or something with pipe cleaners or something. I don't know what it was, but so I started twirling one up and her eyes got so big. I was like, "Why are you looking at my hands?" So then, instead of like doing what I intended to do with it, I just threw that twirl pipe cleaner on the floor, and she went wild. She went wild. So from then on, those things were for her. They weren't for what I bought them for. And every time I took one out and twirled it up, she went crazy, and she'd be whacking it all over the floor and flipping it up in her hands and oh my god, she was a trip. She climbed my one of the plants that I have that like it grew to that plant grew to like 10 feet. And I think it was about 8 feet or something like at that time. And it's in like the sunroom. And one day I went back there and I found her in the middle of it. I was like, you're not supposed to be on that. It's like, okay, it's tall, but I don't know how strong that is. This is not a habit you want to get into. She was just like, she was full of it. She was funny. I still miss her. We lost her too soon. I think I do. I would want another tuxedo cat though, because especially for like her, I know every cat's different. Aww, aww. Yeah, that's hard. We lost a cat to I don't know. She had that vestibular thing, and I don't know. I think because that cat was a she was kind of like a neighborhood cat, and so when the people moved away that were like friends of my husband, they were moving away, they left the cat with us because they're like, well, we were the ones like kind of taking care of her while she was in the neighborhood. We don't want to see anything happen to her, so they gave her to us. And I think that because she was used to surviving outside and stuff, I think the things that she ate to survive, I think that her diet gave her kidney disease. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's hard, but I'm also thankful because they gave us a lot. They were gave us a lot of memories, a lot of fun. Some of them gave our vet a lot of memories, a lot of fun because one of them used to spend like whenever he went to the vet, they'd ask if they could keep him for a while because he was like so like he just was so chill. He didn't mind other animals at all, like dogs or cats or anything, and like he knew where their lunchroom was. He'd be leading them to the lunchroom. It's like, okay, it's time to feed me now. I know you gave me my food, but I want some of yours. Oh, yeah, I like that cats entertain themselves. You don't have to entertain them; they take care of themselves, basically. So, and I think because like I've always been like so busy and like I I can't, like, I don't like something being there waiting for me, like, oh, well, I'm waiting for you to do this for me. That kind of bugs me. I don't like that. And dogs are really like that. And I love dogs, but that part is like, that I stop what I'm doing, I gotta do this. I don't have the kind of lifestyle that I think fits as well with dogs, unless it's an independent kind of dog, which one dog we had really was independent, big time. So, what else do I want to do with this? Am I just going to do all the outward things and do the building last? I don't know. And are these, more of these, and what did I do that with? I was using blues. This is the Xena color sapphire, not the light sapphire, but the regular sapphire. I think it was this one. I'm going to do this with this. I think it's this one. Maybe not. I don't know. I really don't like how this feels chalky. That's really bugging me. I'm going to put something on it so I don't feel it. I don't think this is the same color, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's kind of tree-esque. So who knows? I might be throwing everything I have that's blue at this thing. Whatever's blue, throw it at it. Here it goes. What's going on? Yeah, I don't think that's the same blue. This feels different. I wonder if that's because I sprayed this again. It's my first time using the regular fixative with Do you really? Yeah. Is that the same as the Daniel Smith watercolor ground, the satin glaze? Because I was gonna, like, I told myself, like, I was getting it, like, I should do it with this, do this with it, but then I couldn't wait. I'm patient. And so now I suffer as a result. I think it's a cerulean I used. Yeah, dogs are high maintenance. I feel like, I think they're good for helping make sure that you get out and get exercise yourself. But where I live, it gets too freaking cold in the winter. I ain't going out there in below zero weather to, yeah, no, no. I'm not doing that. I don't want to live where there's hurricanes, but, like, I live up here where it's cold because I can stay in the house. Golden brush. I wonder if it would work when I still have I still have some stuff on here. Yeah, because this chalk thing, ooh, it's gonna get on me. I'll survive, but yeah, I don't really like the feel. Da-da. Oh, there's more over there, but that's kind of leaning towards the other side. Do you remember how I did this one? I don't remember how I did this one. We're gonna improvise. And I couldn't tell if this was a tree or one of his UKO. I guess we're gonna commit to being a tree or a bush. There's the sapphire. I didn't know, really. Southern Belle, I hope you saw the silicone stamps because you were the inspiration for those. Thought about what you said and I was looking, I was like, Then it hit Amazon. On the hunt. And like from watching Dee Dee Willingham and also watching some people that like actually do like keeping a sketchbook that has color in it and has like all kinds of it's multimedia. I thought that kind of seems like something. It seems like something to me that would be nice to look back on. You know, this combination of sketches and different mediums and um, even mixed in with swatching things or like trying out some kind of I don't know. Wow, it just sounded like a neat idea, like to have a sketchbook that's like that. And I don't know. And just like the 100 days of sketching challenge to do that. I'm willing to help people spend their money. Well, you did. They need to give you some commissions. I'm trying to figure out how I did those trees. I can't even remember. Like, what did they do with? Was it these guys? There's something tail. I think I used. I think a heron. Do I want them the same or different? Let's see. It's part of my sharpeners. I'm not finding. And I'm starting to think that tin that my husband found that I'm going to put my pencil sharpeners in that instead of the bag I've been using because I keep losing that bag. Or not losing that bag. I don't know. Something keeps happening. Like that system's not really working or something. Oh. That's more of that. Did I use Prismacolor in it? It wasn't this one though, I didn't think. Which one? it this one? We're just gonna. This needs to be sharper. Ooh, wasn't that one? I shouldn't have done that. Was it this one? It was this one. Russian blue? Yeah. But we can use that in there. Blend it in. Just gonna blend it in. It was really nice weather today. Very nice. Like, it was like a nice summer day. It was warm, but no humidity. It was real. That doesn't happen often. Where it's warm, like it was. Where here it was like in the 70s, but then when we got to like my doctor's, it was like 80 something. But it didn't really feel like it because there was no humidity. It was just really pleasant, sunny, just nice. I could do with a whole summer like that, without the humidity. But I shouldn't be trying to change the weather because I'm sure the humidity is good for something. See now I see how you are, Bailey. Okay, so like, feel free to cut up in this chat. I don't mind, but I see you now. After the other day, that was funny in the live, Foxy's live. That chat was hilarious. Y'all were having a good time. Well, I don't know what I did just there, but we can. I don't know quite what I'm seeing. I think that's part of the problem. And maybe I do want to use the Prismacolor. Where is it? In my hand somewhere. Is that it? Where is it? Where'd it go? Did I banish it? There it is. Maybe I do need this. Because that's not doing enough. It's not doing it for me. Something about this. What is it? What is it? Just kind of looking. That's kind of weird, but oh well. Now what's that? Is that a rock? What is that? I'm gonna put this underneath. Ooh, that's muddy. Oh. Attack of the Prismacolor. Oh, I love this Prismacolor. What's this one? This Prismacolor too. Let's see what happens if I use this. That kind of. Oh. That's one big blah. Whatever. I think I kind of like that. I'm going to blur it in a little bit in some spaces. That seems more like something to me. A slogan? You got ideas for it? Now that's a good question. Is she looking for one? guy. Hmm. Well, when I think of Dawn, it's like she's very like up in ideas, for ways to approach coloring, like with all of these challenges. So would that be one way to approach her slogan? I don't know. Ooh, child, you gonna make me think when I thought my brain was like. Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah, because I know for me, what attracted me to her channel is well, she's got nice graphics, but also the fact that she has all these different challenges that, like, well, like I said, for me, they make me think um about different ways to approach coloring. Um, hmm. Because that's why I'm doing this right now. And like that might have been the first thing I saw when I came across your channel, and I was like, I like that idea. How would I do that? So I'd been thinking about it ever since I saw it. It's like, I really want to do that. But how do you, I don't know. I'll think about it. Yep. I'll give you ways to color for days. How about that? I don't know. I don't know why I'm using this dark blue on here. Really? Is that what we want to do? Charisma color, violet blue, not the India, whatever blue. I can never say that word. I don't know. I just call it India alone because I don't know. I can't say that word, whatever it is. Yeah, you better write it down because I won't remember it like in a minute. Here, let me write it on the video so then none of us will forget it. Here, hold on. We're done. We're done. I'll give you ways to color for days. There. So if we don't remember any other way, you got it here. Where's the genie? Where is he? Oh, this is. You mean him? Is there another genie? Because like his things are so busy, I can't even like catch up. Or is it? I don't know. Ooh, you got me distracted now. Oh, she might now because I just advertised it. But I won't put it in the description. How about that? So it looks like there you go. And I can't rap on that, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever even tried to rap. I mean, I come from the days when MTV wouldn't let it on TV. Like it took. So seems like we're going with this darker blue. It's feeling okay, so I'm going with it. We probably could turn that into some kind of rap. I could probably write rap lyrics, but I probably couldn't rap it. They'd be kind of, yeah, me too. I do love poetry. There's a video of oh man, what's her name? Her name is Abina something, and she's reciting the poem by Langston Hughes, "Let America Be America Again," and she's doing it on the streets, like in New York City in the wintertime. And it's part. I guess it was part of some kind of you know poetry project or initiative or whatever, but um and then like it attracts people to because like she's reciting it there just out in public, walking around at some, I don't know where it is, a market or something like that. It's a really cool video, and her recitation is so awesome of it. And she when she does, she actually breaks out in song. She breaks out in um she sings some of the lines using the music from Old Lang Syne, and I think it must be like around New Year's Day that she's reciting this. So like she did that kind of like mashup of it. It is just so cool. It is so cool. I love that how she did that. I think Abina Kuzma or something like that, and it's on YouTube actually. I have to share it on my wall, just like the pink sauce thing. I have to share it on my wall. It's so cool. Nah, I don't know why I did that in blue, and it kind of makes it look like a sketch or whatever, but it is what it is. Um, this is a stage we're in with this, and it's not going to necessarily stay that way. So, oh, excuse me. I haven't really officially eaten yet, and I don't think I'm probably gonna, which is kind of probably a problem. I need to stop doing that. Well, yeah, I did kind of eat. I ate three things today. I made a smoothie this morning. I like took a there's like these little instant oatmeal things that I got through I don't know, some buy local thing, and it's supposed to be peanut butter, like oatmeal with like I don't know. So I must have peanut butter powder or something in it. I guess I didn't taste it though, but I actually took it because like oatmeal's kind of problematic for me with braces. It's like if I eat it and then I got to clean it out my teeth, and it's like oh brother. So what I did was I ground it up in my smoothie maker because it also like just grinds things up really fine. I put some flaxseed in with it, ground that up, and then I added some oat milk protein powder and um, almond milk. It was really good. It actually was really good. So that was breakfast. I didn't feel like chewing because I didn't want to go through any big production brushing my teeth before I had to go to the doctor. But I wound up eating a tuna fish sandwich anyway, so then I did have to brush my teeth before I went to the doctor. But that was lunch. Then I had tuna fish sandwich with potato chips, which I just have this thing for salt these days, which like needs to kind of stop. But maybe it doesn't need to stop because I think my body's craving it because I think my body is out of whack. I'm not being able to eat like I normally do. I told my husband today. I said the first thing I want when I get these braces off. He goes, "What? A steak?" And I just said, "No, I want a huge salad." Because I just eating salad is just oh, it's one big discomfort with these things on. And then I look in the mirror and there's all this crap in my braces and I haven't swallowed any of it. To swallow it, I'd have to like drink water, gargle, and then swallow. Like, how is that to enjoy a salad? I don't think so. It even sounds disgusting explaining it. Ugh, 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 ugh. So that's what I want when I get my braces off. I want salad, a big salad with everything. And go to the orthodontist next week. Yeah, he thought I wanted steak. I'm like, when do I ever want steak? I don't even want steak without braces. Barely, barely. Every once in a while, like I might say, this kind of sounds kind of good. But like I could live without it. All I gotta do is think of the cows and their eyes, and then I don't want to eat it. Save a cow. Save a cow. In my name. I swear, if I could have a cow, I would. But then that's a lot of poop to clean up. I don't want to clean up all that poop. Can you give a cow a litter box? Like a litter box that automatically does like those automatic um kitty litter things to shove the cow poo out the way so I don't have to see it or smell it. Yeah, I can't eat it with braces on. Yeah. It doesn't get down my throat. This is the problem. So and this is the thing. I used to eat them all the time. I was very raw vegetables and salad, like totally. And then they're telling me like, well, if you eat this, you got to cut it up and whatever, whatever. So like I can't gnaw on a carrot anymore. I'm like, really? And so yeah, it's kind of messed up my eating since I've had them on, but we are like it'll be a year in October that I've had these, so hopefully um we may be on the home stretch and I only have 6 more months. So maybe less if fingers crossed. That would be awesome. And then I got to deal with what they look like after they take them off, which like discovered that that's kind of a thing. I'm like, oh brother, but hopefully we're doing things to make that less traumatic. Now, I really think that doing that pan pastel on here first is changing the way I color. And I kind of like that. I do like that. Yeah, I used to. Now it's kind of like, I don't know, whatever I can manage to. I really do like eating plant based. I feel great when I eat plant based. But I'm not like crazy with it. Like I'll eat plant based and then I'll also eat bacon when I feel like it because I like bacon. So I'll eat a pork chop. I mean, I got hog farmers in in my family on both sides, so it's like, don't tell me I ain't gonna eat no hog. Sorry, I'm eating pig, but I'm not eating chitlins. No way. No way. No how. I love cookies. Actually, I had a cookie today. That I did have. It was like a soft, big cookie that I got from work, and I forgot I had brought it home. It was still sitting on the table. I guess I dumped all my stuff, and then I totally forgot it was there until this morning. So I had that when I got home. So I guess basically you could say I had a cookie for dinner, which isn't really healthy. If you get, oh wow, you can't just get one. I think I've seen people just have just one. I thought, child, a herd of goats, 5 goats. That sounds like trouble. They're cute though. I don't like goat milk though. I think we had to drink that. Well, kind of had to drink that when we went to Jamaica when I was little, but like we were like gagging too bad with it. So my poor mother, um, they bought like canned milk for us or powdered milk or something. The powdered milk wasn't much better, but that goat milk was like, oh, do they? Oh, well, you don't want them to be lonely. You'd be lonely. I see what you mean. Wonder if we could get away with two goats. I need somebody who knew more about animals than me to have, you know, more than cats and dogs because I stress too much over like animals and children. Like, I stress too much. I get like really like, so I gotta handle the rivers and lakes I'm used to because like already I get stressed too much with like because I can't they become everything, and other than the humans in my life, but like the first thing to go is me, the first one to get ignored, and it's like then, I can't take care of them if I'm not in good shape. So I've learned how to control that somewhat with animals, but um, not with other beings too well. Yeah, yeah, a lot of people actually drink goat milk. That's why they expected us to when I was little. We went to Jamaica, but we were, spoiled American children. Oh, they sell milk. Oh, that tastes awful. Oh, well, we did it quietly, but like I'm sure it was evident on our faces because my mother's from the South. My dad was from Jamaica. I was like, "You're not gonna embarrass me." But I think she understood because she didn't like it either. So it's interesting. So you get the protein from the milk. Is that what it is, or something? Hmm. I feel like I'm gonna have to like stand back from this and yeah, because I'm doing all kinds of things. I'm like, I'm just doing them and not really thinking, and it's like, this is a new experience. Yeah, there's something with it. It's like processed. Because I'm sure it doesn't even taste like milk straight from a cow. Like if you got it like straight from the cow, um, and it didn't go through everything it goes through. It's just kind of weird because it's like I'm treating this like I don't know, treating this like a sketch or something instead of like, I don't know. Is this really coloring? I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know. I kind of like how it looks, so I guess it doesn't matter. Hmm. I love cookies. That is like, that's probably my one true food love, cookies. And I like baking cookies too. And my favorite is oatmeal cookies. And I like to bake my oatmeal cookies and like put everything like I I'll put like all kinds of nuts in them. Um Sometimes raisins, but mostly like to put in like blueberries or dried blueberries or dried craisins or yeah, or currants. I actually like to use currants more than using um raisins because they're smaller. Okay, Foxy, have a good dinner. She said sugar cookies. Oh, Mac. Oh, that guy. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. That's kind of cool for it to look like that. I don't mind that. Because something that's interesting about that too is that I've been watching that Miss Spondy woman. Like, I really should get her name right because I keep mentioning her, but I can't, you know. Take care, Foxy. Have a lovely evening and enjoy your salad. Don't think of me sitting here and not being able to eat one. Oh, where is this? Do I want this one? Maybe. Oh, the sapphire. That's what I want. The sapphire. And the way that she is very distinct. The way she colors in Oh, do what do you mean? Like zoom on my picture? Is that what you mean? You know what? I kind of like didn't. Maybe you couldn't even see that part. Oops! I'm just up there working on it, and you can't tell what I'm doing. Oops! Oops! But that's what we've been doing. I kind of like it. It's different. But the way that she works in Kirby books, it's like it totally like you can't really tell what its origin was, and it's beautiful. It doesn't it it's like she transforms the page, and I think that's really interesting. And I don't know. I was wondering, like, how did she do that? And I don't know. Maybe I'm getting there. Maybe that's what I'm doing, and I didn't even realize it. Like I do a whole lot of things and don't even realize it. I don't know why that is. Do I want this blue? I'm going to use up every blue that I have. Oh, what's this one? Let's just put this one in there because it's here. Just stuck that right in there. Why not? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, that's what it's supposed to be of, and then it's sitting on the camel. There's mushrooms. I don't know what that is, though. What is that? There's like this stuff hanging. That might be for, use a marker for that. I wonder if I should use another color blue on there to kind of. Then I have like two. I have like these two um, metallics. I wonder if I could cover it up if it looks awful. The Xenocolor metallics are really hard though, so they don't really. I don't think they're really going to do what I want it to. They don't really. I don't know why I'm doing it on the tree. Maybe because I think I can color over it and it won't. Well, it does look metallic though. I don't know where would I put it here. Gotta press so hard though. Ugh, this thing keeps sliding. I don't know. Yeah, you can see that it's shiny. I could use watercolor. Because I know I have a watercolor that's kind of close to this color. While we're doing new things, maybe I could do that. I don't know why I keep putting it everywhere on here. Trying to see if it has a shine. What happens if I put it here? It show through? Will it look shiny? Although, like, maybe I shouldn't do that because I don't know if watercolor wouldn't go over pencil. Can't tell. Okay, there we go. You kind of. See? I don't know. It's not the best metallic pencil anyway. I'm not the greatest. But why do I keep doing this? I don't know. I can always go over it with a gel pen, I suppose. If it's really screwed up. I don't know why I insist, but I guess Bubbles does. So it's a yes. It's just um, like using something like where is that thing? Using one of those pens. Uh, or I also have some tiny tip um paintbrushes. So yeah, but me and like I'm just learning how to, I'm going to be like beginning to learn how to use those. So um in my hands it could be dangerous. So I got to think about it. Why is this thing, you know what, I just realized, why is this thing, it's got that big outline, like why? I just realized that. I don't know why. Because it was a long day, I guess. Um, yeah, and I had mine on my desk, but now I can't find it because, I don't know, because it's my desk. But yeah, that's what I see Bubbles use. She uses those pens that, like, water gets filled in them, but it's got the paint tip, like the brush tip. So, you know what? I've never seen a metallic watercolor pen. Why is that? Must be a reason for that. See, gel pens, and I do actually have a lot of blue gel pens, so I could always go over these spots with that, like at the end. So I think, what else do we want to do on here before we go? I'm wondering if, huh? Hmm. I need to make a note that I used this in that corner. It's my writing pen. Violet blue. Prisma. Right side temple. Just so I remember or have something to remind me. Okay, let's see. Do I want to do more of that or do I want a different color? I'm going to do the inside of this. Yeah, and actually, that Miss Spondy, she's French, and her lives are, she's speaking French in her lives, and people in her chat are speaking French also. Um, she um uses watercolor. I just thought of that. She uses watercolor. I'm kind of thinking of just leaving them just like this and just like adding like accent highlight, like white or metallic dots or something here and there. Maybe like in here doing metallics or something, but just to as accents. But I kind of like them bare too. Um, yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. This is like definitely new for me. I've never done this before. Oops. We went over that line. We shouldn't have done that. Erase that out. Because I like to learn how to, I don't know, how to approach things in different ways. Because when you look at like all the pages here in the beginning of the like how they're done, it's like there's different things happening with each of these. Even though some of them are like, I don't know, I guess they colored them digitally or whatever. But yeah, they got different things going on. And they're not just coloring in the blanks. So, whoa, that's totally different. I don't know if I like that one. Ah, I see what you mean. So it gives it that feel that they're not fully they're not present day functional. They were functional once upon a time. I get what you mean. Yeah, because I almost feel like I don't even know what I would color them in with. Really, I feel like I don't know. I feel like that makes it what they are. Okay, now this is all caca and crooked. Ooh, excuse me. It's like it's just something that happens when you just sit here and get into the picture. And I'm doing things without really thinking about them, which is kind of how I like to be when I sketch, but I'm not that good at that. Um, well, the more that I am in that mode, I tend to bring the things that come out of me wind up surprising me. Like, oh, even when I sketch and with coloring, like I don't know. Yeah, even though there's like a camel here, to me they look like temples that would be like in Thailand or Vietnam, or maybe what's the place that begins with an I? Indonesia. I'm not sure where Kirby Rosanes is from. If he's from like Singapore or I can't remember which one of those has like a Spanish influence. One of those Asian places has a Spanish colonial past. I'm gonna have to remember to use that. I have to look into that glaze thing though, because that will probably make me like using these chalky things more, because it does lay down a good idea of color on the whole thing. It gives it like a good blocking out of color that makes me feel like, this has potential, but then I don't like the feel of it on here. It's like, ooh. Ooh, that needs to be blended, doesn't it? Wait. Something else about doing it this way almost makes me feel like, does this, it might possibly, um, give me the feel for like actually sketching something similar. I'm getting used to where the lines are on here or something. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. I needed this. I needed to do something relaxing. Ooh, that sounded nasal. I have to go pretty soon. It's almost 2 hours. Yeah. I have to go and try and write that thing that I was saying I needed to do. I really want to do it tonight so I don't have it to think about. I don't have much time in the morning at all to work on it, so I'm pretty much none because the way I've been getting up lately, I tried to get up at 4:30 yesterday morning and I kept falling back to sleep and so I like to get up that early so I can, kind of have a little more time to myself before I have to leave the house and like be with other human beings. But I can't do that if I get up like, around 5:30 or 6. I still can't get up. I don't want to wake up or get out of bed or something. So I need to do my work till 8. I'm gonna put in here shadows, and shadows inside. Excuse me, that was a yawn. I can't breathe. I'm getting stuffed up. Well, I guess that's what my body's telling me. It's like, no, you ain't getting up. You don't want to get up now. Go back to sleep. Here should probably be lighter. I don't know. Here's hoping we don't mess this up. So we went in first with some watercolor markers. These the Ohuhu color markers. These are not top of the line kind of thing. They're just like, I don't know what I wound up getting one day a few years ago. Started going in with some pencil and some of the. Oh, we did all of those little characters with marker. And we were doing some of them with pencil, and we kind of kept going with pencil. So we did the temple on this side. So we'll see where we go when I come on next time. I'm going to head out and go take care of some business. So thanks very much for joining me. Thanks for your company and conversation. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Take care, Bailey, Southern Belle, and everyone else. Replay wherever in the clouds. Thanks. Have a good night. Sorry for my lame wave. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm actually going to drink more coffee. I need more coffee. My caffeine intake is low today. So, thanks for being here. I'm talking about cats. I miss my cats. Okay. Bye-bye.